All right, Michael Bennett. And we're live. What's up, Todd Heaton? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Beyond Babbitt. This is your host, Brian Anthony, reporting for duty. Hello, Ross M. And how's everybody going? Oh, man, just sitting around here, man, sipping on my Zeolite lemonade, trying to figure it out. Woo! Man. I've been stirring it up. Delicious. So, man, did y'all get a chance to see that fight this weekend? Anderson Silva still got it, man. Anderson Silva still got it. So the UFC is what I'm talking about. You had supposed to be like a double header. You supposed to have the what was that? Middleweight champ versus Gastelum, Kevin Gastelum. You running low? Uh-oh. And Robert pulled out that morning, man. Something in his stomach burst. So that sounds good, brother. Sounds good, Todd Heaton. So so the main event ended up being the Anderson Silva versus the Style Bender. The guy who said, you know, he basically is supposed to be using Anderson Silva's style and supposed to be better at it than him. But I seen Anderson Silva train, man. He really got up for this one. The guy's like going to be 44 if he's not already 44. And he gave the little young boy a run for the money. They did. Of course, they gave the fight. You know, everybody was like, oh, he going to sleep Anderson Silva. He going to choke him out. Anderson Silva dropped that young boy one in the second round. Anderson Silva didn't get dropped at all. Shoot, he pulled out some new tricks, spinning low kick. You know, usually when people do the spinning kick, it's either a spinning head kick or a midsection. Yeah, the spider. He's a G. And so he did the spinning low kick. I'm like, woo, I had never seen that. I'm like, he must have went back to his capoeira days. But that was a good fight, man. I'd want to see that again, a part 2, Anderson Silva versus the Style Bender. I mean, you already know they wanted to give it to the young boy because Anderson Silva had a long reign. He went 7 years without losing a fight. And but he looked good for that one. And he said he ready to fight again already because he didn't get hurt. He got his eye swollen, but it's a fight. Come on, man. Hello, Joe Berlin. And so, man, it was great, man. But other than that, man, I just been looking at a lot of stuff going on. Man, I looked at the stock market, how they just blew the Dow up again. It's all a distraction. I'm still, can I use the word prepping? I'm still getting prepared because I know what's coming between March, the time the Kings go to war, and I'd say June. And it looks like it's the March to March. Russia just warned the U.S. the other day, get out of Syria. There was no suggestion. It was like, get out of Syria. Y'all playing with fire. I'm like, whoa, they sound serious. Maduro just sent some, I don't know what kind of missile defense shields and stuff they have, but they just put them on the border. In Venezuela, they put the air defense on the border, and everybody knows it's going to start happening soon. And I realized that, Trump's supposed to have made some headway and supposed to be getting a little over $1 billion for the wall, and the government, they kicked the can. You know, it was supposed to shut down again on the 15th this week. What, a few more days, couple more days. But instead, they kicked the can to September. So the government's going to stay open. There's $1 billion allocated to the wall. But, that's still smoke and mirrors, guys. None of the problems are fixed. We still have at least 5 enemy nations on our border. Yeah, Mark R., you're right. Yet to start, Joe Berlin. So they were supposed to kill the dollar last year. Hello, Lisa Connell. It's all a lie. Yeah. I'm reading text messages and live at the same time. Um, so yeah, what's happening is I don't believe any of it. I believe it's all a lie. I believe it's all a lie. The stock market, the good times are here again, the peace and safety, and nah, I'm still preparing. I remember the clip that I think I put it in here. I think I put it in here on one of the videos a while back about the guy that cold as ice. What's up, brother? Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Okay. So I did a video. I first heard of it. A John X Army posted the guy. He survived. What was it? Kosovo, whatever. What I forgot the name of it. Anyway, he said what was important in the grid down scenario. He said bullets were more important than gold. And he also said that the soap was important. Soap. Face soap, body soap, laundry detergent, dishwashing soap. So I'm still doing my thing. And a matter of fact, I have started making some soap, guys. Zeolite soap. Yes, I did. I did that. But the thing with soap, it takes 30 days before you're able to use it. So I just started making it like last week. Or yeah, so over the weekend. Yeah, so soap is going to be more important, and I can see why, because if you ever read or watched Ernesto Che Guevara, yeah, Zeo soap, yes sir, a lot of different kind. I'm working with a lot of different recipes. I've made several batches so far, and I'm going to continue to do that. And we'll see how it works. It takes 30 days to test it, so it smells good, looks good. But yeah, if you've ever read Ernesto Che Guevara, I'm thinking so, Michael Bennett. I'm definitely thinking lavender. Yes, that was the first one, Joe Berlin. You read my mind. That's the first batch I did was a lavender batch. I've even done a cocoa bar. Oh man, it's gonna be smells good. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna do a bar also to help fight against. Y'all know I'm a scientist, right? I've been making stuff all my life. You know, just experimenting. I like to see how stuff works. Why are they behind me? Anyway, I'm gonna make a bar to help against 5G radiation, guys. I got some things that I know that helps block the radiation from 5G and from the sun. Oh man, I got a lot of things planned going on. My wheels are turning. But let me get back to what I was saying. If you've ever watched I'm just so distracted. And what was I saying? Oh well, it'll come back to me. Oh, you have an EMF radiation necklace? I heard of people making the like little hats from aluminum, from tin foil. I mean, that's good. That's all right. That's all right. So the only thing is aluminum, it can seep through your. Did you know that your skin is the biggest organ on your body? Yeah, people purify their drinking water and all type of stuff, but they don't care about what goes on their skin. Everything that goes on your skin goes through your skin. Yes. Good to see you, Jerry Rieger. And you're right, Joe Berlin. Anything you put on your skin goes through your skin. It absorbs. That's what I used to say when you were a kid. Don't write on yourself with a marker or with ink because you can poison yourself. It absorbs right through your skin. So likewise, soaps and whatever else you put on your skin, perfumes, all of that Yeah, it's great. It's great to filter the shower. Oh, okay, Devil Dog. The I just get out. I'm distracted, man. So the guy said, what was valuable in the grit down scenario? He said bullets. I'm a back. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm in a spot where they picking up, and I thought it was over with. I'm gonna go and get somewhere else. I'm gonna keep talking. So he said things that were valuable, like he said bullets were more valuable than gold. He said bullets were more valuable than gold, guys. He said for every gun he had, and he said he has 4 guns now. Lead better than gold? I know that's right. So he said he has 4 guns now. I'm gonna pull over right here because ain't nobody down here. They at the other door. Okay, so he said he has 4 guns now and he has 2,000 rounds for each gun. I'm like, wow. And then he said soap. Soap was so valuable. I had somebody ask me one time, why is soap so valuable? I'm like, good hygiene. You want to go around stinking? I mean, if the grid goes down, I know water, the plumbing and all that works off of gravity, right? But there's a pump somewhere. If you know what I'm saying? If everything goes down, you're not going to have running water. If you do, it's not going to be purified. It's going to be dirty. So when you get clean water, you're going to want to shower. You're going to want to wash your clothes. You don't want to run around with dirty clothes, stinky clothes, underwear dirty and stinky, your hands all dirty, soot and mess on your back. No, you want to wash your hair. You want to wash your face. You want to wash your clothes. Well water, that's good, Michael Bennett. So you want to, that's going to help you relax. Being clean in a grid down scenario, that's going to give you a peace of mind instead of because everything's already going to be chaos. Being clean smells, a little peace, even if it's darkness. Just knowing that you clean, your clothes clean, your socks, underwear, everything's clean and fresh, and you can breathe a little. See? So the guy said soap was very important. He said if he had to do it over again, he said he had 1,000 lighters. He said the lighters were more important than silver. And he said soap was really valuable. And I thought about it. I'm like, shoot. Man, I'm on a zeolite kick here, guys, because it really works. So I'm gonna be like, how, what's the guy named George Washington Carver? What did he come up with? 400 uses for the sweet potato. He made paint, dye, all kind of foods, and for the peanut, 400 uses for the peanut. Yes, definitely. So I'm thinking, man, I can think of 1,000 uses for zeolite right now that they don't already know about. And I'm saying, I might as well experiment. I'm a scientist, and I'm doing everything real scientific. G-Dog, what's up, man? What's up? So yeah, I'm doing everything real scientific. I'm just like I'm in college. Everything is, dates, times, how long, how much, everything is documented, real specific. In case you need to tweak it on down the road, nothing is guesswork here. So accuracy, meticulous notes. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? So you're trying to fry us with the 5G and tell us, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, Todd Heaton, it's something we can do about it. They tell us, remember they used to tell us if lead, mercury, aluminum, if that stuff got in your brain, it was like, it's nothing you can do about it. Oh, yeah, it's something you can do about it. Now we know that zeolite can pull that stuff out. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So acids in the base, you got some stuff that'll burn, you put something on it to neutralize it. You see what I'm saying? And the Babbitt's bars. Good ideas. That's what I'm going to be looking for, ideas for the name of it. Because right now, I can't wait till the 30 days is up so I can try it myself, because you have to let it sit. But, it smells so good. Ooh, man. But I'm going to keep it coming. I'm going to keep it coming with these ideas, man. And that's one thing I wanted to talk to y'all about today, because everything's a lie. Basically, our government hasn't told us. Our news media hasn't told us, but we're in preparation for World Party 3. It's probably going to kick off March. It's probably going to kick off sometime March. Definitely before September. And man, did y'all see that? Jimmy from Tucson, where you been, buddy? Yeah, so did y'all see that it was Mexico, Venezuela, Russia, maybe Cuba and China all got hit with meteors? Yeah, so fresh and so clean, zeolite. They all got hit with some meteors. Mark R, I hope not. I hope not. Because it seemed like the New World Order is trying to run everybody to Texas. You see, the Northeast got hit with the polar vortex. The Midwest got hit with the polar vortex. What's up, Vance Buford? And the Northwest got hit with the polar vortex. Down here in Texas, man, today it got almost 70 again. I'm in this sweater, but I can really walk around. I don't have a hat. I mean, I have my hat, but I don't have to wear it. And I have a coat. I don't have to wear it. I can walk around and I wouldn't say shorts, but I have seen people in shorts. It's not, it's not windy. It's not cold. So it looks like they're trying to get people to move to the middle. 1.5 hours from the border. Okay. And I'm going to think of a lot more things to use zeolites for as well. I've been reading up on it. It's already been some industrial uses for it. I mean, did you know, man, I don't want to go on about it. I'll tell y'all as it comes up. But one thing I want to talk about was the separation of the sheep and the goats. Matthew 25. It starts off talking about the talents and the wedding, the brides. You had the 10 virgins. 10 virgins were waiting on the groom. One groom, 10 brides, 10 virgins. And they were all asleep. He said 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. The wise virgins not only had the lamps, but they had oil to go with it. They were prepared. The foolish virgins had lamps, didn't have any oil. So when they announced in the middle of the night, hey, the bridegroom is here. The bridegroom is here. The wise ones were like, oh, we ready, let's go. And the other was like, hey, let me buy some oil from you right quick. They were like, no, you better go and get where they selling it at. You're not getting none of my oil. This for me. You should have been ready. Just like I got ready, you should have got ready. We had the same amount of time. Hello, Seb. And so the foolish, they tried to go buy the oil. Well, the 5 that were already ready, they went on in. They said, let's go. They went. Then the 5 foolish came back. They finally got the oil. They got back late, Okay, they knock on the door to the bridegroom. We're here. We finally back. We had to go get some oil. Guess what he told them? Depart from me. I never knew you. And they were supposed to be virgins. That's all right, L 1978. We just gonna go. We just talking. We just airing it out. So they were supposed to be virgins, which means they were the elect. But they were foolish. They weren't ready when he came. So then it got into the sheeps and the goats. Herders, ranchers, farmers, whatever you call them, who have animals. They'll let the sheeps and the goats graze together because they don't hurt each other. They're not going to fight each other. They're not going to kill each other. They don't eat each other. But and they even look alike. Sheeps and goats look similar. You have to know how to tell them apart, especially when they're, little, small. You're welcome, Jerry Rieger. Okay, so now the problem is with goats get bad. Now, the devil symbol or the Baphomet symbol is a horned or winged goat or horned or winged bull, right? And so the sheep's bad. They have such thing called a Judas goat. Or Judas sheep, because a sheep just follow everybody. In order to round up all the sheep, you find one, and all the rest of them gonna follow that one. So if you want to slaughter all of them, you get that one and get the other one. Come on, little sheepy. Sheep will follow you, and all the other ones gonna follow along. right to the slaughter. The Judas goat is the one that betray all of them. But the goats are bad. Goats are bad. Goats will sneak up on you, hit you, knock you down, knock you in the pool, push you over, just like the sheep. But they bad. So when God separates the sheep from the goats, on his right hand, he tell the sheep, come on with me. And he tell the goats, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you. But they was like, hey, we cast out devils in your name. We did this in your name, and so on and so forth. That's right, Jerry Rigger. And so he told the goats, nah, y'all none of mine. Y'all just look like mine. Sheep and goat look alike, but the behavior is different. So that's what I think is happening now. It's going to be a wealth transfer, guys. It's going to be a wealth transfer. Because Scripture specifically says that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. It's laid up for the righteous. Or when you going to get it and how you going to get it. If it's laid up, how you going to get it? You got to get it. It says, the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and violence take it by force. If God got something for you laid up, you got to take it. It's not going to float through and phew. No, it's yours. Go take it. You remember what happened with in the book of Exodus when Moses was sent the spies to go spy out the land, and two of the spies were Caleb and Joshua. And he sent them to go spy out the land to find out what's going on, Can we take them? All the spies come back, oh. They were like, oh, hello, Fernando Aguiar. Yeah, they was like, they giants over there. We like grasshoppers to them. So all of them, it was like 10 of them. Oh, we can't take them. We can't do it. And God had already told them that's y'all promised land. So they just wanted to spy it out and know what they was getting or getting into. And all 10 of them was like, we can't take them. God might have made a mistake. Except Caleb and Joshua. Caleb was 40 years old at that time. And Joshua, they was like, nah, we can take them. So yeah, they big and everything, but the mansions, they gonna be our mansions. And Caleb finally got his when he was about 80. He spied it out when he was 40. Got it when he was 80. And the Bible said he was stronger then when he was 80 than he was when he was 40. See, God preserved him. See? And he stood on the word of God. Also in the first Exodus, when they left the oppression of Egypt, it say, there were none feeble among them. What does that mean? It means none of them, out of all of them that left, over 1 million maybe, 2 million, none of them were feeble. None of them were under the doctor's care. None of them were under the doctor's care. This is where we're getting to now, guys. This is where we're getting to now. We have to get healthy. We got to get off the pharmakia. We got to get off the sorcery, the pills and potions. They all have side effects. The pills and the potions don't cure anything. If they do, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. What has a pill or potion cured you of, or anybody you know, without adding the side effects? Not going to have it. You can watch the TV commercials all day. Oh, if you have this, take this pill. It does this for you. They look they show it all friendly, and then at the end they talk real fast. Oh, it may cause cancer, may cause blood pressure. If this happens, I'm going to seek medical attention. Yeah, they tell you all 1,000 side effects real fast. Speed talking. And you might have a heart attack. Like, wait a minute, what the crap was that? If it's going to heal me, it's going to heal me. What's all this other stuff that I couldn't understand because you was going so fast? So we got to get healthy. And the third thing I want to say about the Exodus, when they left of the oppression, because the New World Order is going to be like it was, like the Pharaoh, the oppression. So it said they left with great substance. As a matter of fact, when you read the story, all the Hebrews borrowed from the Egyptians, silver and gold, earrings, anything of value. We need silver and gold. They borrowed it. The Bible said God told them to go borrow it. Man, I'm proud of you, G-Dog. I'm proud of you, brother. That's good, man. And so they borrowed the silver and the gold, and they left. They had no plans of coming back. So you can kind of say, well, they deceived the Egyptians, they stole, but God told them to do it. So it was God plan how he was going to handle the Egyptians. He told them, hey, man, y'all borrow this and go, and don't come back. That's what they did. But then when they got out there and Moses went up the mountain, they thought it took them too long. They used all that silver and go, hey, let's make our own God. They made him a bull, a Baal. It's called Baal. It was a winged, horned bull. Probably something they learned in Egypt. Yeah. They used all that gold and silver to make an idol. Why God give you that? He didn't give you that to do that with. So we got to make better decisions. Otherwise, we're going to keep getting back in the same predicament over and over again. And George Soros is like he's lecturing. He's lecturing the European Union, talking about they got to fall in line or it's going to fall apart. Well, there's one where government stuff is not going to work. You know, y'all, they will have it for a short amount of time, but it's still not going to work. It's not going to be perfect. And those who are in agreement with the Lord or who follow God, not going to be a part of a system, cannot be a part of that system. So it's all in vain anyway. It's going to destroy, it's going to tear up, and I'm going to do my part to help it tear up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, all right. So other than that, guys, I don't know what's going on, except I'm ignoring everything they're telling us. They're telling us good times are here. That's right, got him, coach. That's right. It's the separation coming. And some people going to throw in a lot. I'm like, shoot. I'm going to tell y'all a story, man. I've been talking about this type of stuff for a long time. There was one guy I knew, I guess it's been over 10 years now. I first started opening his eyes. He was a young guy. He was in his early 20s. I first started opening his eyes, telling him about all this type of stuff. And, oh, man, it was getting to him. And I was telling him about the Illuminati, these different organizations, the Bilderberg, so on and so forth. And the part that all of them play. Because all these little parts, these little fraternities and stuff have their role to play. And I was just mentioning different ones. And it was a few guys who were around us at that time were trying to get him to join the Freemasons. And I told him, man, I told him about the origins of the Freemasons and the part that they're going to play and what's coming. Well, needless to say, not only did he join the Freemasons, he also joined the Rosicrucians. I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, I'm one of them now. He's like, you know, they're not going to come after me. I'm one of them now. Just shaking my head. I'm like, man. You know how they say if you can't beat them, join them? Well, guess what? You're on the losing team. Why you going to join them? You know, I'm telling you what's about to happen, what they plan, and you going to go and join them. Okay, well, you're going to get the same punishment they going to get. Thank you, G-Dog. I appreciate it, man. Exactly. Yeah, here in the end, I mean, it may get tough for us. I mean, life is up and down. We expect that. But overall, we're going to be protected. And in the end, we're going to be rewarded. While others, the end is the longest part. Because the end is the eternity. You see what I'm saying? So we might have a little displeasure here and there, you know, for making the decisions we're making. But in the end, it's going to be all good for us. But for those who decided to join up with the other side, in the end, you get eternal damnation. Eternal. I can't count that high. All right, Michael Bennett. Appreciate you, brother. Fight the power. Yeah, man. Yeah. The end that never ends. All right, man. But anyway, guys, keep doing what you're doing. Don't get back into the system yet. Prepare to take advantage, because we know that stock market is still going to crash. We know that, it's worse than it already has. You're welcome, Mark R. And we know that the dollar is going to crash. We know that the real estate's going to crash. We know that, you're welcome, Vance Buford. Thank you. We know that there's going to be civil unrest. And then we know that there's going to be World Party 3. The World Party 3. And so we know about when the horsemen started riding, one of the horsemen has said a third of the earth is killed. That's 33%. Another horseman that says a fourth of the earth is killed. That's 25%. So I don't know if you or I are going to be in that number, but we just need to be ready for whatever, whenever. If everything I'm doing, getting prepared, if God see fit to take me out of here before I get to use it, well, somebody else will find it and use it. He'll guide them to it. Here it is right here, the whole cache of soap, or whatever else I got, So, anyway, we don't fear. Shoot, I wish I could fly a helicopter. Like David said, if I had to, what'd he say? If you had the wings of a bird, he'll fly away. Oh yeah, we'll fly away. But yeah, man, I watched these countries get hit with those so-called meteorites, all of our enemies, and it reminded me of what Obama did when him and Putin had that little spat that time. How the big meteor came out the sky towards Russia, and it blew up before it hit the ground, man. It knocked out windows, it blew people's eardrums out, glass, everything. Flower Mound? Oh yeah, man. I used to go to Flower Mound all the time. It's nice in Flower Mound, right by the airport. So yeah, and I was like, man, it had me thinking about in the scripture how I talk about the Antichrist is able to call fire down from heaven. And I'm like, man, it's right after Obama and Putin had their little spat, the thing came and boom. And they can't say it was a bomb or a missile. But some kind of way I feel that we could, not only can we control the weather on Earth, I believe we can control, it's a lot of stuff that they're not explaining to us. They're not telling us about right now. Yeah, it's not the 70s anymore. Yeah, this is basically space age stuff. But I'm ranting. Anyway, guys, remember, I saw John X Army the other day as well. He said he buried all his silver. I don't know what he's thinking. You're going to need that, bruh. You're going to need it. So he said he bought some kind of vault and just buried his silver and buried a Bible with it. It is a good idea to have extra Bibles. We already know that China said they're going to write a whole new Bible in less than 5 years. So every other Bible is going to be deemed illegal. They're going to burn them with the truth in it. China's going to put some lies in there. They're going to change it up. They're going to make it exactly, Jerry Rieger. They're going to make it to where, they said the Bible is compatible with communism. Well, it ain't compatible with communism. If you change it, then it's not the Bible. You see? So stay getting prepared, guys. They're saying the government shutdown is over with. It's going to be open till September. But see, as far as the reporting that I've seen, the people who, in the first place, still haven't gotten all their money yet, the back pay, just the regular wages, let alone the overtime and anything else promised to them. And then now they're saying that tax returns, people are getting a lot less than what they were supposed to get, and some people aren't getting them. Nah, man, still a lot of problems going on. They just telling us, oh, peace and safety. Oh, yeah, the social score. They finna try that over here, guys. The same thing they do in China. They can turn you off and oh, man, they going to make the social score a requirement or something before you'd be able to buy a gun. You have to, what if somebody's not on social media? Many cameras under surveillance? Yeah. It's bad. It's bad out here. It's bad out here, guys. Yeah. So, man, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I had my phone off, right? I turned it off. I watched it go off. I put it down, right? I come back to the freaking phone. I watched it go off. I watched it till it count down and went all the way off. I come back to the freaking phone. It's on. Like, they turned my phone on. They can use it to do whatever. Yeah, it was on. So now what I would do before I turn it off, I put it in airplane mode. Now, see if they can crack that. See if you can turn it on now because it's in airplane mode. It's rejecting all the cell phone tower and data information. It's rejecting all that. So if you can turn it on with it in airplane mode, I might have to go back to the flip phones. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Can't take the battery out. And I was like, man, that's what it's a back door to everything. And it's something about another Chinese company. Oh, they cracking down on I guess these guys are the coaches to the tennis team or whatever. But they're cracking down on they said it was a company. I forgot where the company was, but it was owned by a Chinese lady who was 41 years old. She made millions of dollars. The information was how to sneak the people in, Chinese citizens, when they get pregnant, sneak them into America and teach them how to get benefits, how they get children here. And the children become citizens, and then when they go back to China, they come back. The child comes back at 21 and can sponsor the parent to become a citizen. And a lot of these were Chinese government workers and stuff like that. Spies, man. Spies. The spy versus spy thing is heating up. So make the relationships, guys. Friends, family, neighbors. Have your own Discord. We need that because the spies, man. Yeah, they do. They do. So have your passports. If you can, have dual citizenship. Have a passport, visa for other countries as well. Because we don't know we don't know who's gonna win. We know that all these other countries have told them to prepare for war. They telling us here, oh no, good times are here again. That worries me. That worries me. Why don't you tell me that, these people hanging out in Venezuela because they want to attack? Why don't you tell me that you building this wall down here because they secretly sending their army in here with these caravans? See, but who knows, man. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I thank all my new subscribers, man. I thank everybody who liked the videos, who shared the videos. Thank everybody who donates as well to the information down below, to my PayPal and everything. Y'all help keep me going. And y'all look out, man. I'm gonna do some ZLite stuff for y'all. I got an idea that's gonna help us with the 5G radiation. I got a zeolite soap that's gonna help us against the cold and flu. They've been playing with the temperature. They'd be like cold, hot, cold, hot. Everybody's getting the cold, the flu, the pneumonia, all these little different things. I have a zeolite bar that's gonna block the Zika virus, mosquito-borne illnesses, should I say? Anchor baby. Yeah, that's what they call them. So the mosquito-borne viruses, the spring bars. I'm getting ready for that now. I'm thinking in advance, guys, because we don't know, man. And then, maybe I need to work on getting me 2,000 rounds together, for each boomstick I have, or each boomstick that I know about. Anyway, so what have y'all been up to, guys? I'm still thinking about I want to do a show to where I can actually take live calls. It's gonna take some, the companies that I'm working with still aren't. My cell phone company, my internet provider, the coverage is, even the Wi-Fi, it's good and then it's bad. It's good and it's bad. So you're welcome, Metal Sheep. And another thing I wanted to, I still don't know. Oh, the Real ID. We got less than, now it's 10 months. Everybody's going to have it within 10 months. They're going to put it on your driver's license. Facial recognition, eye scans, all type of stuff, man. And Trump has not canceled that. No president has pushed that back. It's still coming. I think it's been coming ever since Bush W. I mean, they've pushed it back years and years and years, but 2020 is it, and you're gonna have to have it. So I don't know, guys. Well, they say if you don't have it, you're not gonna be able to go into a federal building. Period. You're not going to be able to get a driver's license or renew your driver's license, buy or sell a car or house. You're not going to be able to go to the airport. You're not going to be able to fly. So, yeah, they're going to make you have it. Other than that, you're going to be a hermit. You're going to be I don't know. It's time to bug out. Mark, did you say yay? Woo! Yeah, they turning the screws on us by 2020. Remember, they have Agenda 21, which is 2021. And that stuff is all supposed to be implemented by sometime in 2020. You just don't roll into 2021 and say, all right, now we're going to do it. No, sir, we're in the closing stages, guys. They're trying to close it out. And I'm going to see, what was something else I was about to say about... Anyway, just know that all these countries are up to dirty tricks. And we just have to stay prayed up, watch and pray for each other, build our own teams, build our own... because we're still going to their grocery stores. We're still... Everything we're doing is under a Fortune 500 company, and Fortune 500 companies are the New World Order. So we have to break it down in the smaller mom and pops. That's who we should be dealing with, the mom and pops. So, yeah, so we're going to get it there, guys. Anyway, guys, my stomach is talking to me. I'm hungry. So I think I'm going to go and make me a meal and rest and research and so on and so forth. But I thank y'all for joining, man. Appreciate it.